day. I am the master of your destiny. I am the one, the only one. I am the God of kingdom come. Just give me the pie. Just give me the pie. Saturday morning. It's about 7 o'clock-ish. And off to the market. Tony Gitchison just called me and said, oh, we have a bit of an error. That spot you were at last week, they've changed it. They're going to position me next to him, so that's alright. Apparently he's got a real nice spot or whatever. And not that it matters to me, I was happy enough with it. Anyways, and they'll shuffle me around a bit, whatever. Yeah, Paul, a pity to hear that your time was cut short here. We could have grabbed a 6-pack of energy drinks and tried our hand at hitchhiking up the top of this mountain, to where this awesome shrine is or something like that. We could have done some pretty cool shit. Yeah, well, if it's next year, it's next year. Whenever. I'm an immortal anyway, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, alright. I know not why it was cut short, but that's the way it is. Yeah, lately, shit, I have been on it, man. Doing this, doing that, doing this and doing that, and doing this and doing that, and then I've got to go over there, then here, and what are we doing, where we going, what's going on right now? I've had a lot on, yeah. Like, to give you an example, yesterday, so I go into town and go to this dentist, and then I go to this, some community centre to wait out some time. I could have gone back to the ranch, but it would have cost me more dough, see? So I just sat at this community centre, and a few hours later, I was studying the master language. I was studying the Guggy Goo Bubba Booba Could Boston Maybe Baby language, and wasn't really studying too hard. I got like 4 lines and I started falling asleep in the Guggy Goo. So that was that. And then a couple of hours later some group rolled in, they all introduced themselves to me thinking I'm a part of their study class, their English Nihongo exchange study class. I wasn't at all. And they realised, like, but are you a member? I'm like, no, I just rolled in here. They said, oh, actually you can situate yourself over there in the other seating. I'm like, right, oh yeah, no, it's blah blah. Anyways, it was beautiful weather, so I go for a walk for about an hour toward this kids class thing. So I do this kids class, and things were going along alright until it turned into a boxing match between these kids. I tell you, I'm pretty impressed with their kickboxing skills. So that was that. All the other kids were happy. And now, then what did I do? Then I had to get back to the ranch, change, get in the rig, go and meet a bloke outside a golf course, and he bought an electric impact driver off me, an old school thing, they're real cheap, and it worked okay. And so that was that, and then it's just and then it's all lateral. Had to load up this rig, right, and then get back to the ranch, and then on the way to the ranch, go to the bloody supermarket and pick up some dinner at 10:30 or 10 o'clock at night or whatever it was, and then get that on the cook, and then settle down to like some entertainment, Tyler Z and Zeducation. If you laugh, you lose, go. So I was watching a bit of that whilst I was cooking my stuff. And then, some strange reason, I was trying to make it to like, 12 o'clock. I figured, alright, that'll work out okay. And shit, it worked out to be around 11 or something. Boom, I was out. So that's cool. Woke up at 3 in the morning. I'm like, what I'm gonna do? So I turned on the Kero heater and started cooking my my chicken. And I left that go for 3 hours on slow. Got my chicken over there. Because last time I got caught out, I ended up paying 580 yen. I thought it was 130 yen for this. It was delish, true, but shit. So that was that. And yeah, Taniguchi called me just as I was getting the car started, saying well, positioning's a bit different, so I'm alright. So it's been a serious constant of getting stuff done, like just doing things and shit. And this is what I'm trying to engineer anyways, of just to be excessively busy, or to have like a schedule, if you will, so that I'm just not on the piss all the time. Energy drinks, so I'm not drinking so many energy drinks, and living a bit of life, And so that's that. I don't want to end up like hungry fat chick and just talk about reruns of The Walking Dead or whatever, and end up in hospital every other week. Alright then, so I'm trying to shake off that cough for like 10 days, man. It really sucks. But that's cool, just keep soldiering on. And right, we're paid up for the month, Saturdays and Sundays. So now I keep going up there, we're going along that way, and I know to just go this way. So I'm refining things. Okay, soldier on. There goes my mate by me. And I noticed on the back he's got a surfboard, because I said, I'm going to bring a surfboard. So he brings a surfboard. He's a good laugh at, bloke. Alright, there it is right there. Thank you, Craig. Yeah. This is the life. Got a bunch of tools, brought a bunch of other things, and some surfboardy things, and some of that ladder there too, and yeah, a bunch of stuff. Yeah, mate gave me this chair here and some coffee, and yeah, actually I'm supposed to put that back out, I guess. Oh, yeah. It's a real deal Edo period piece. But she's had it today. She's had her day. That's alright. Okay, now it's about 10 to 10, and she's starting to warm up a bit finally, thankfully, because it's been quite windy, and the wind in this town, on the beaches just over there, can be quite disturbing. Okay, right, let's go and have a look for some bargains. I like it when all the old boys show up and they want to check out all my tools and stuff, and they like this sort of thing. I like tools too. I do. Well, I'm pleased to report that I've made my quota already, and it's not even 2 hours in officially when it opens at 9, so not even 11 yet. Made my quota, that's good, and I'm alright with that. A lot of the older blokes, they love the tools. I like working with the tools, sometimes I've got to pull them apart and fix them or whatever, and do what you gotta do. And yeah, I like tools. Real men like tools. Yep, so there you go. And some old boys bought some stuff off me, that's cool. I sold one of these jacks, so that's good. Once you got I had 4 all up, I sold one, so got one sitting around, that's cool. Got some blokes that are keen on this compressor here and all, so yeah, pull it to pull in it. Yeah, atarashi ne, shimpin. Yeah, so there you go. I should put this, I'll try and sell this bloody steam cleaner. There it is. I should look the part by putting the helmet on. Yeah, I'll do that. Ooh, more people. Ah, I found my casters. Yes. Soldier on. Well, at least we've got sunshine, but that breeze, that just cold wind that comes off that from that direction, right from the coast there. I mean, it's all protected by islands and stuff, but still, God, it's like winter chill factor. Oh, I swear. So at least nearly a couple of weeks now, I've been wondering. I'm saying to myself, what in the fuck is wrong with me? I just keep making these mistakes and shit. It's like I'm so sleepy. It's like I'm drowsy. I recall Canadian Prepper was talking about it. He was just saying he keeps making mistakes and errors and shit. And I've been making mistakes and errors and bumping into things and bumping my shins and just all kinds of shit. I'm thinking, what the fuck is wrong with me? It's starting to fucking tick me off, that's what it is. Because I'm just so drowsy. It's like I'm only running on 5% brain or something. I just keep fucking shit up. And I don't know, is this like a major detox or something? What's going on? We'll see. Oh, I'm fucking sleepy all the time. I live in this zombie world. I swear, I feel like a fucking zombie. My mate might be making a sale for me, hopefully. Oh, we'll see. Okay, let's get back to it. Well, there we go. I would say that was a pretty successful day. Oh, still coughing this shit. Right. Now, I would say that's a pretty successful day. I made just over my quota. Yes, I just made just over my quota for both days. So yeah, I'm very pleased with that. I set an amount that I would have to make, at least to make it worthwhile, and just sort of, you know, and be doing that. So that's cool. There's a bloke next to me. He's trying to buy something off me. I sold it to someone else. Hey. And so I made both my quotas today. So whatever I make tomorrow should work out. Things should work out quite okay. And I did alright. A lot of people didn't. There wasn't a lot of people, and customer wise, and I don't know, real windy but sunny, and it's kind of, I don't know, a weird day. They reckon it'll be alright tomorrow, so we'll see. I'm going to go and pick up a few extra things that sold alright this very day and took a lot of interest, so that should, the last tool I have should give me $50. Oh, and I'm very pleased that it was well worth it. I left all the shit down there, so just have to roll up and just open it all up and do it all again. Sadly I had to actually move, but my mate gave us a hand and just pick up some stuff and drag it over there all in one go, and it was a good day. Now I'm gonna, one of the these impact driver drill type things I've got, a hammer drill. The chuck is just totally stuck, so what I'm going to do is take it back to the workshop and see if I can get some CRC and some oil on it, and you know, and see if I can unstick the bastard. And if so, I'll put together a few other bits and pieces, and it's a good unit. It's exactly the same as the one I've got. In fact, another tool I sold this very day is exactly the same as the one I have. So, yeah, I know they're good things. Yeah, I'll go and head back and do that right now. So there's not a lot to do for the rest of the afternoon, and I think I can actually kick back and sort of just have a bit of a rest. 10 days straight of just go, and see if I might get a decent meal into me again. Well on the heel, that's for sure. Yes. On the way to healing, and yeah, just a bit of a remnants of a cough and all, but aside from that, that doesn't even hurt anymore either, so that's good. Getting a bit quick. Yeah, he's going quick. Yeah, that old boy there, he come over and he's trying to beat me down on a bunch of stuff again, and I mean, I've known and seen him around the tracks for years, and I'm thinking, alright, you know, I'm not there for nothing, so I just said no. And he actually tried to put some things in a box and just sort of walk off and go, yeah, I'll give you, you know, $20 for this lot and $20 I'll come back for that. And I dropped them up there, and I said, oh, hang on a second, I grabbed the box, and I go, oh, and I just put it back. and all these guys just started laughing because they all know him. And you know, so just no, I'm tired of having that bloke rip me off, so that's that. Alright, let's continue on, off to the warehouse. In the name, I am the master of your destiny. I am the one, the only one. I am the God of kingdom come. Just give me the pride. Just give me the pride. Right. Saturday morning. It's about 7 o'clock-ish. And off to the market. Tony Gitchison just called me and said, oh, there was a bit of an error. That spot you were at last week, they've changed it and they're going to position me next to him, so that's alright. Apparently he's got a real nice spot or whatever, and not that it matters to me, I was happy enough with it. Anyways, and they'll shuffle me around a bit, whatever. Yeah, Paul, a pity to hear that your time was cut short here. We could have grabbed a 6-pack of energy drinks and tried our hand at hitchhiking up the top of this mountain, yeah, to where this awesome shrine is or something like that. We could have done some pretty cool shit. No, if it's next year, it's next year, whenever. I'm an immortal anyway, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, and I know not why it was cut short, but that's the way it is. Yeah, lately, shit, I have been on it, man. Doing this, doing that, doing this and doing that, and doing this and doing that, and then I've got to be over there, then here, and what are we doing? We're going, what's going on right now? I've had a lot on, yeah. Like, to give you an example, yesterday, so I go into town and go to this dentist, and then I go to this, some community centre to wait out some time. I could have gone back to the ranch, but it would have cost me more dough. So I just sat at this community centre, and a few hours later, you know, I was studying the master language. I was studying the Gagi Gugu Bubba Booba Kibby Boston maybe baby language, and I wasn't really studying too hard. I got like 4 lines, and I started falling asleep in the Gagi Gugu. So that was that. And then a couple of hours later, some group rolled in. Oh, they all introduced themselves to me, thinking I'm a part of their study class, their English Nihongo exchange study class. I wasn't at all. And I realised, like, but are you a member? I'm like, no, I just rolled in here. They said, oh, actually, you can situate yourself over there in the other seating. I'm like, right, oh yeah, no, blah blah. Anyways, in a beautiful weather, so I go for a walk for about an hour toward this this kids class thing. So do this kids class, and things were going along alright until it turned into a boxing match between these kids. I tell you, I'm pretty impressed with their kickboxing skills. So that was that. All the other kids were happy. And now, then what did I do? Then I had to get back to the ranch, change, get in the rig, go and meet a bloke outside a golf course, and he bought an electric impact driver off me, an old school thing, they're real cheap, and it worked okay. And so that was that, and then it's just and then it's all lateral. Had to load up this rig, right, and then get back to the ranch, and then on the way to the ranch, go to the bloody supermarket and pick up some dinner at 10:30 or 10 o'clock at night or whatever it was, and then get that on the cook, and then settle down to like some entertainment, Tyler Z and Zeducation. If you laugh, you lose, go. So I was watching a bit of that whilst I was cooking my stuff, and then some strange reason I was trying to make it to like 12 o'clock. I figured, alright, that'll work out okay, and shit, it worked out to be around 11 or something. Boom, I was out, so that's cool. Woke up at 3 in the morning, I'm like, what I'm gonna do? So I turned on the Kero heater and started cooking my chicken, and I left that go for 3 hours on slow. Got my chicken over there, because last time I got caught out, I ended up paying 580 yen. I thought it was 130 yen for this. It was delish, true, but shit. So that was that, and Taniguchi called me just as I was getting the car started, saying well, positioning's a bit different, so I'm alright. So it's been a serious constant of getting stuff done, like just doing things and shit. And this is what I'm trying to engineer anyways, of just to be excessively busy, or to have like a schedule, if you will, so that I'm just not on the piss all the time. Energy drinks, so I'm not drinking so many energy drinks, and living a bit of life, And so that's that. I don't want to end up like hungry fat chick and just talk about reruns of The Walking Dead or whatever, and end up in hospital every other week. Alright, and so I'm trying to shake off that cough for like 10 days, man. It really sucks. But that's cool, just keep soldiering on. And right, we're paid up for the month, Saturdays and Sundays. So now I keep going up there, we're going along that way, and I know to just go this way. So I'm refining things. Okay, soldier on. There goes my mate by me. And I noticed on the back he's got a surfboard, because I said, I'm going to bring a surfboard. So he brings a surfboard. He's a good laugh, that bloke. Alright, there it is right there. Yeah, you cake. Yeah. This is the life. Got a bunch of tools, I brought a bunch of other things, and some surfboardy things, and some of that ladder there too, and yeah, a bunch of stuff. Yeah, mate gave me this chair here and some coffee, and yeah, actually I'm supposed to put that back out, I guess. Oh, yeah. It's a real deal Edo period piece. But she's had it today. She's had her day. That's alright. Okay, now it's about 10 to 10, and she's starting to warm up a bit finally, thankfully, because it's been quite windy, and the wind in this town, on the beach is just over there, can be quite disturbing. Okay, right, let's go and have a look for some bargains. I like it when all the old boys show up and they want to check out all my tools and stuff, and they like this sort of thing. I like tools too. I do. Well, I'm pleased to report that I've made my quota already, and it's not even 2 hours in officially when it opens at 9, so not even 11 yet. Made my quota, that's good, and I'm alright with that. A lot of the older blokes, they love the tools. I like working with the tools, you know. Sometimes I've got to pull them apart and fix them or whatever, and you know, do what you got to do. And yeah, I like tools. Real men like tools. Yep. So there you go. Whew. And some old boys bought some stuff off me. That's cool. I sold one of these jacks, so that's good. And she got I had 4 all up. I sold one, so got one sitting around. That's cool. Got some blokes that are keen on this compressor here and all. So yeah, political in it. Yeah, atarashi ne shimpin. Yeah, so there you go. I should put this. I'll try and sell this bloody steam cleaner. There it is. I should look the part by putting the helmet on. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, more people. Ah, I found my casters. Yes. So John. Well, at least we've got sunshine, but that breeze, that just cold wind that comes off that from that direction, right from the coast there. I mean, it's all protected by islands and stuff, but still, God, it's like winter chill factor. Oh, I swear. So at least nearly a couple of weeks now, I've been wondering. I'm saying to myself, what in the fuck is wrong with me? I just keep making these mistakes and shit. It's like I'm so sleepy. It's like I'm drowsy. I recall Canadian Prepper was talking about it. He was just saying he keeps making mistakes and errors and shit. And I've been making mistakes and errors and bumping into things and bumping my shins and just all kinds of shit. I'm thinking, what the fuck is wrong with me? It's starting to fucking tick me off, that's what it is. Because I'm just so drowsy. It's like I'm only running on 5% brain or something. I just keep fucking shit up. And I don't know, is this like a major detox or something? What's going on? We'll see. Oh, I'm fucking sleepy all the time. I live in this zombie world. I swear, I feel like a fucking zombie. My mate might be making a sale for me, hopefully. Oh, we'll see. Okay, let's get back to it. There we go. I would say that was a pretty successful day. Oh God, I'm still coughing this shit. Right. Now, I would say that a pretty successful day. I made just over my quota. Yes, I just made just over my quota for both days. So yeah, I'm very pleased with that. I set an amount that I would have to make, at least to make it worthwhile, and just sort of, you know, and be doing that. So that's cool. There's a bloke next to me. He's trying to buy something off me. I sold it to someone else. Hey. And so I made both my quotas today. So whatever I make tomorrow should work out. Things should work out quite okay. And I did alright. A lot of people didn't. There wasn't a lot of people, and customer wise, and I don't know, real windy but sunny, and it's kind of, I don't know, a weird day. They reckon it'll be alright tomorrow, so we'll see. I'm going to go and pick up a few extra things that sold alright this very day and took a lot of interest, so that should, the last tool I have should give me $50. Oh, and I'm very pleased that it was well worth it. I left all the shit down there, so just have to roll up and just open it all up and do it all again. Sadly I had to actually move, but my mate gave us a hand and just pick up some stuff and drag it over there all in one go, and it was a good day. Now I'm gonna one of the these impact driver drill type things I've got, a hammer drill. The chuck is just totally stuck, so what I'm going to do is take it back to the workshop and see if I can get some CRC and some oil on it, and you know, and see if I can unstick the bastard. And if so, I'll put together a few other bits and pieces, and it's a good unit. It's exactly the same as the one I've got. In fact, another tool I sold this very day is exactly the same as the one I have. So, yeah, I know they're good things. Yeah, I'll go and head back and do that right now. So there's not a lot to do for the rest of the afternoon, and I think I can actually kick back and sort of just have a bit of a rest. 10 days straight of just go, and see if I might get a decent meal into me again. Well on the heel, that's for sure. Yes. On the way to healing, and yeah, just a bit of a remnants of a cough and all, but aside from that, and that doesn't even hurt anymore either, so that's good. Woo. Getting a bit quick. Yeah, he's going quick. Yeah, that old boy there, he come over and he's trying to beat me down on a bunch of stuff again, and I mean, I've known and seen him around the tracks for years, and I'm thinking, alright, you know, I'm not there for nothing, so I just said no. And he actually tried to put some things in a box and just sort of walk off and go, yeah, I'll give you, you know, $20 for this lot and $20 I'll come back for that. And I go, I dropped them up there, and I said, oh, hang on a second, I grabbed the box, and I go, oh, and I just put it back. and all these guys just started laughing because they all know him. And you know, so just no, I'm tired of having that bloke rip me off, so that's that. Alright, let's continue on, off to the warehouse. Morning! Good morning! Sunday morning, Nancy Pelosi. Yeah. Lizard people. Right then, now, Sunday morning, 7 o'clock in the morning. You can see my neighbourhood, everyone's all quiet, they've all been on the piss. Yeah, not me though. I also had a little nip of whiskey last night, which is the last bit I had in my medicine cabinet. My medicine cabinet supplies. Stay in the sun. Right then, off to the market again, that's good. Made up a sandwich. No one gives a shit about this story. I'd rather watch Hungry Fat Chick eat Taco Bell and go back to hospital again. Yeah. Well, a fine day it's going to turn out to be, that's for certain. Eh? But it gets real windy down there, that's for bloody sure. But yesterday was quite a successful day. So I went and got my tuna meal thingy. Tuna and cheese. And these yummo vegetable-y things. And bread and butter. And I went to get the Chinese salad, but they didn't have it. So went for just lettuce instead. For your roughage. Alright, Z him Bud Light. Anyways, oh yeah, I'm in tune. Right then, now, what we're going to do is cruise along. And I had a great run on the way back last night. Went into the warehouse, and then messed about with that locked up chuck in this hammer drill. What a bastard that was! But it was actually stuck on a broken drill bit and I figured if I can get that broken drill bit out, I should be able to loosen up the jaws enough, you know, using CRC and all that stuff. And I had my vise out, I bolted the vise to the bench and was messing about with all kinds of stuff, and eventually got it free, so that was good. So that should be able to flog it off for 30 bucks or something like that. And then I picked up some other junk, so I got more junk in the back of the rig there. Some blokes there, they were well keen on those 2-ton jacks that I had. Both of them sold. So I brought along the remnants, brought along the last 2, of which are of the same quality. So if all goes well, I'll flog both of those off, and that'll be 50 bucks, and I'll be well on my way to having a decent day also. I've already made my quota, it's just that I bought a bunch of food for what effectively it will be is I think it equates to 16 whole sandwiches, right? 16 of these. Now I've eaten 2 of these a day. We're good to go for quite a while, eh? Fed quite well, you see. And I got some fruit down there yesterday. My mate bought this great big box of strawberries again, and he hands them out to customers and all that, and he happened to leave it. He came over with this like surfy board thing and this ship's sailing wheelie thingy and steering wheel and what do you call them, and yeah, some surfy kind of stuff, you know, to incorporate that with my gear to make a good display out of it. And we just help each other out with shit, you know. And so we leaned all that up against this ladder that I'm selling, and I didn't notice, but he happened to leave the strawberries on top of the top ladder of this display. And off we went to do our thing. About an hour later, I was moving some shit around. I noticed, hey, there's a box of strawberries here. Maybe a customer left them, you know. And so I went over and asked him. Oh, I see there's a box of these guys there. Strawberries, Doco. So he forgot them. I said I shouldn't have said anything. We would have had a whole box of strawberries. So there you go. Got some fruit into me. He gave me some. There's some fruit. He's got his grandma helping, his mother helping him with the old basa, and she's helping out again. So I haven't seen his woman around, so she might be the dearly departed or something. I still haven't asked at all, so that's all I know. Oh, what a gorgeous day, eh?
Hey! This place look alright. Who's all the government? It's a sacred site. Dead fucking easy.
There you go. Right on. Just elbow steer that one. What's this bloke doing? He's trying to get by me. You can take it. You can take it. Come on, just don't let them by. Oh, it's passing. There's no rush, but hey, just a gorgeous day. Kind of feeling it. Want to get in the right lane and make it look more legal and all. With a whole bunch of legalese. Stuff's coming up. He wants it.
Yeah. Relax. You can take him. You can take him.
Hey, look at that. Big flashy things coming. It's going to be a wonderful day. I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah, it doesn't matter. See, I've already achieved achievement unlocked yesterday. Made enough for both my for quotas, a little bit more than my quota for both days. So today's just gravy on top, so that's good. On the morrow, I'm going to see if I can go find a particular box for something and do that, and upload some biggies for some other site, and then work on maybe trying to find something to sell online. And then yeah, I've just got a major schedule going on, just got stuff going on. I'm listening far less to what's going on in the world because I just don't give a stuff, right? I just sort of don't care. I kind of just flick it on and listen to it while I'm doing other shit now. I just don't care. Everyone's jumping on the bandwagon of the latest thing that's happening. For views and whatever, and want to get their content out as fast as possible and make it look all good and shit and then make their revenue. I just don't care. The main social media there that I generally use, it's falling into a pile of shit, isn't it? Yeah. Because of the shit that you're not allowed to say. If you're not allowed to say stuff, then you're not on the cutting edge, are you? You know, it's just nutball city limits, man. Yeah, so a lot of them are not on the cutting edge, or they cusp the cutting edge because they're not allowed to say shit. So many people are pissed off. But I went over on the Rumble and I do that quite regularly. But their search engine is fucking shit. God, at least BitChute's got a decent search engine kind of sorta, but they haven't got those the algorithmy TikTok-y style things in place where they just shove all kinds of bullshit on your feed and want you to believe this, that and the other. TikTok. I don't do TikTok. They just, I'm a fuckwit. You're a fuckwit. Yeah. Cookie. There you go, bloke. Bloke. Never know what that means. Hi. See you later. Kutsketer on the guy. Kutsketer means take care. Onegai I shortened that from Onegaishimasu. More colloquial. Yeah, a mate of mine on the internet-y webby things there, he'd been buying stuff off me for many a year, by the name of Paul. He said he came over, he's travelling around a bit, but his holiday got cut short, and what a pity, man, because I reckon up there, because there's this beautiful Shinto shrine, you could look over the city and all that. That would have been rad if you had showed up. We could have grabbed a 6-pack of Dylan Mulvaney's and get work goes, what? Everything worked, it turns to, what? And that's that place I'll show you in the time too. Anyways, and we could have tried our hand hitchhiking up to the top of the mountain, or at least gotten most of the way. And looking over the city on a fine day like this, that's cool, Or I could have taken the bloke down to Karatsu Castle, or somewhere rad down to Kagoshima or something, I just asked him, alright, you chuck the fuel in my rig, and we'll go, even better, jump on the train, jump on the Shinkansen, right? Then go to Kagoshima, oh god, and then hire some bicycles, and then ride around, you can't get all the way around it, but ride around the island that is now a peninsula of moonscape craggy rockies. And then we could ride the bicycle all the way around the other way, which, mind you, we're riding around a volcano, which is so formidably impressive. And then go to the camping ground where you can't camp. It's Japan after all. But by God, that place is freaking out. Yeah, and then we could scoot up to hitchhike up to Ebinel Kogen, something like that, and have a look inside a volcano, actually jump in a volcano. Yeah. Looks dangerous. You go first. Alright, let me get serious and see if we can get some miles down. We're getting those brief glimpses of the beauty that's just over to my right there. Can't see it right now. Oh, she's through there somewhere. The islands and the inlety things, and the islets. That's it. Hang on a sec, we might have a chance here. Yeah, some of it's cut away. There you go. There you go, baby. There there you go. Now down here, it's on the way to Imari and Arita, and I'm gonna have to just go again sometime. Went there years ago with Exy. Beautiful area. That's where they do a lot of it's all famed for ceramics for centuries, you know. These little inlet towns. I walked that road years ago. I took a train all the way down here and beyond, and walked all the way back. Got lost on the tourist road, drunk off my ass, 2 o'clock in the morning, ran out of beers, and I was out of beers for hours trying to find my way. Yeah, that was total Shakespearean tragedy right there. And eventually I found, well, I wasn't completely lost. It was like I was lost for a 24/7 convenience store pit stop so I could get some more beers. That's what it was. Yeah, I got home at like 10 o'clock the next day or something, 11 or whatever it was. This is quite a few years ago. But what a super trooper epic walk that was. I found this place where this bloke had a whole bunch of shipping containers that he converted into a home, right? And he's right near the sea. God damn, I was looking at that going, yeah man. These solar power things, he had his barbecue things set up, and he had his stovepipey things, so he's utilising coal and wood, and I'm like it. Yeah. There's so much in the way about this region around here, because as you know, with all the tunnels and stuff, and but there's all these little inlets themselves of clocks. As you can see over yonder there on the hilly region, because it's so windy down there, they decided to put those windmill things so they can kill a bunch of birds. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of windy mills over there. Good idea, though, sort of. Oh, it's got to be biker day, alright, that's for sure. That's the first one I've seen, is it? First real bike. Yes, I saw some girls' bikes earlier. Oh, look at that, that's a Buddhist temple. I can see the Bonsho bell tower. I can even see, if I spy, there you go, boom. That's a Bonsho main bell up there. Yeah, beautiful. That's the Buddhist temple for the surrounding regions, and for that, all that too, so yes. Now, by memory, there's like, oh shit, we can't use that factor, we can't use that fancy word that I was about to chuck in, use that something as an extra thingy to go by. I think there's like 3 tunnels I've got to go through and then I turn left. I think that's about it. No, I've been there 5 times now, or whatever. Metric. There you go. We can't use that metric. See? I tells you. I've been all this shit on shine, see, in there. In that thingy there. I've been up there. Yeah, I rode up there on the scoot years ago. Found this old house that was for sale, real old dunger from the Edo period, right up on the top of the hill. A fixer-upper, real cheap too, but someone bought it, god damn it, and dang at it. Then I found a better one, but I was halfway there to buy it, and then poof, and then Dylan. Yeah. Oh. Lest we forget, an old girlfriend and I, whenever we were in a tunnel, we would kiss. We'd have to kiss. It was tradition. Not even the Kurgan would break that. Yeah. Yeah, I've been relatively sober for like 10 days now. Yeah, what I mean. See, at first I thought, shit, we're not supposed to go down there, but I can see the entrance to that tunnel there, you see. Yeah. So I know, just keep going. Yeah. As the Japanese say, just go straight. And you're like, yeah, well, how many meters, how many kilometers? No, just go straight. There's no concept of distance, you know. Oh, you know, Auslan, about 800 meters up the road, yeah, you do a Yui and you'll find it over there. Nah, the Japanese, just go straight. Yeah. Oh, there's mikan trees. Is it? Or is that something like that? Yeah, about 10 days of sobriety, relatively speaking. I took some nips of, oh, my voice is getting so much better. That means the cough thing's getting so much better. Been wearing this neck warmery thing, you see. And been sort of taking nips of the whiskey bottle. It's only a small bottle, so yay big. And, but it's been hella good. There you go. Oh, some boaty, shippy, boaty, what do you call them, fishing boaty dudes out there doing that. Boring shit. I mean, out there fishing. Yes. Now, as far as I can understand it, we'll be turning left real soon. Yeah. Oh, and he's just in good spirits, man. You know, being actually being sober. That's very weird. Here we go. See, we break open into this. Now over there is, look at that. Karatsu Castle's over there. We turn down here. Himari Central Karatsu. We're gonna do a lefty here. Hidari Magate. Turn left. Magate means turn. これそこのカードを右曲がってですね over that corner turn right so 右曲がって今左曲がって Hidari's left, Migi's right, Magate is turn. Masugu itte, sono kuro no kuruma, soko. Oh, that. Whoa! I don't know the word for follow, so I just pretended that I'm just gonna look at that instead. Yeah, Masugu means go straight. Ushiro ni kuro no kuruma aru yo. Behind me is a black car. Sono kuruma shiro desho. That car's white. Masugu yo, go straight. Oh, straight that way. No. Oh, kono kuruma kuro desho. Kono truck white to kono kuruma orangey desu ne. Orangey. Kono hashi ne aluku dake. This bridge is just for walking. Maybe. I think I might be wrong on that one. Yeah. Oh, kono hashi ne. Nagai. This is a long bridge. There you go. What are they dredging? Salt or something? Kono doro ne, chotto nagai ne. This road's a little bit long. Daitai 20 kilo ぐらい落としの場所から今19ですね。OK、じゃあすぐ終わりね。まだまだ。この町ね。This town 名前 name 浜崎。そうよ。浜崎です。いい場所。そこまっすぐ。The wrath of a woman. Righto. Well, Karatsu Castle's that way. Beautiful place. You can see in my, if you check out ABAREBUGYO Karatsu Castle, I start the video off when I'm actually on top of the, up the top of the tower of the Karatsu Castle. It's a beautiful castle. Shimabara Castle. Shimabara. That's awesome. That's further south. Kumodo Castle. That's freaking rad. Yeah. I've been to quite a few over the years. Beautiful stuff. The castle that isn't a castle, which is the castle that isn't a castle, which is the Fukuoka Castle. They burned it down like 400 years ago. Actually, X's family came from there. They had to flee when it was being overrun about 400 years ago. And I think they must have rebuilt it, and then they had this political thing where they went around and burnt down all the fucking castles and they knocked them all down. Yeah, thanks, man. Well done. Not. Anyways, the grounds there are fantastic. This time of year, with all the cherry blossoms and all that. But all the cherry blossoms starting to blow away, you know. But yeah, when they come out and bloom, man, and those Hanabi parties there is a good spot. Just waltz around in the drunky poos. Loads of free booze, because dudes let their hair down and want to talk with you and all that. Yeah. A lot of foreign savages here, they get tired of saying when hearing where are you from kind of thing, and some dickheads go, well, why do you suggest that I'm not Japanese? Some of them just been here way too long. Now me, I never mind chatting with people, and yeah, my mate said, you know, if you zip down here it's easier. Alright. Followed his lead. Jeez, that dude exudes, Taniguchi, that's his name. He just exudes confidence, you know. The first day I met him, he just sort of stormed into my life and just walked straight in my warehouse. And I'm thinking, a lot of dudes be like, hey man, this is my space, you know. But me, I just go with shit, you know. I just go with it. And we've become good friends, you know. It's great. I just go with it, mate. Just go with it. Just see what happens. Just go. Like the other day when that bloke, he said, oi, oi, and moved all this shit out of his car, this other bloke. He lives near me, and he goes, oh, motions me to jump in, takes me to this Tunball, this farm, and he says, oh, take that, and just take it for free. And I'm like, okay, and a whole bunch of ceramics, sold them for $60 right here. In fact, Taniguchi said, mate, you just got ripped off on a few of those things. I'm like, yeah, but I got them for free. He's like, yeah. Righto, let's get this done. Here we are again, and this is the fish market right here. So, and this is the market here. A 3-hour tour, a 3-hour tour. Da, 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 da. You know, I'll be darned. There's no wind. That's the first. Good. Oh, yeah, that's an absolute first. No wind here. Yay. Well, there you go. Mate hasn't shown up yet. All these gears over there. I imagine that. Oh, it's not even 8 yet. Got about an hour before they open. How's that, eh? Like some idiot people country. Like, just leave all my shit here, right? They leave their gear there. They'll leave all their gear here. And no security, no nothing. Mate leaves all his gear over there. They all leave their gear overnight. Come back. And so imagine some idiot people country come back and it's all gone, right? But no. So I just had one of those epiphany moments, not epiphany, sort of those things. Now when you're sort of like, when you're young, you think, where will I end up? Or where will I go? What will become of me, you know? And this isn't the end. This is the end. No. This is just sort of a me stuff, you know, because I'm such the chameleon, right? Like those that know me for long. Bloody battery ran out, didn't it? Alright then, back to it. What we're doing, we're going, what's going on right now? You know, yeah, it's one of those sort of moments when I was thinking, those, you know, where am I, and where am I going, and where am I going to end up, and where will I be? Like years and years ago I was in this yard at my sister's place actually, and I was drinking beers and I'm looking at this stars, man. I'm thinking, where am I going to be in a year's time? And a year later, I was riding horseback, following this bird on her main horse. Really pink unit. And the horse I was on was all ticked off that she's sort of paying more attention to her new horse. And I'm under him and he's like, this ain't too good. I'm just going to have to deal with it. And with this beautiful babe riding horses in the forest, mate. Yeah, surrounded by massive cliffs, and yeah, that was fantastic. Anyways, I'm thinking, like, where am I going to end up, you know, and all that sort of stuff. But this is alright for now. Hey, all this community-based stuff. See, I don't make fuck all, but it's lifestyle. I don't want to be some rich asshole dude and look back and go, remember that time when I was trying to make more money? No. This is where it's at. Ah, quality of life, man. Yeah, quality of life. Right, let's get back to it. I'll be darn hot, dang it. And dang it. You know, I've never seen this place without wind. It's very slight as to breeze. You know, basically without wind. So the windsurfery dudes might not be too happy today. I'm happy. The market people are happy. Wind is a nemesis. Actual cold is a nemesis for not getting customers. But wind itself blows all your shit everywhere, breakages, all that sort of stuff. Especially the ceramics people. When it's really high wind, real bad. Just over yonder is Beachy. It's so peachy. Oh, that, eh? The market's just down there. Okay, so it's going to be a wonderful day. I've got my classy Aussie freaking singlet out. This one's the black one. So I'm going to have a nice cruisy day today because I made my money yesterday. So today's going to be cruisy. I've got to play with that bloke a little bit. You're the one that keeps ripping me off. Oh, look out there, I bought two along today. He came over and said, oh, what about that go board, you know? Yeah, he's like, stop. Yeah, I had a tarp over this gear. I said, oh, a few go boards, and he's thinking it's the one that I brought yesterday. And I sold one last week around. And he goes, oh, stop. He's got hold of my rigging. He's like, oh, stop. He wants to have a look at it, you know, because he missed out on that board yesterday. And I said, oh, Uta, and I sold it. And I got two more here. He's like, oh, so he's gonna hold on to my rig. This guy's so catchy, man. So stingy, and man, I was like, yeah, I don't talk to him anymore. I'm like, come on, I've seen him around for years. Yeah, he's always trying to rip me off, and so I just kept going. I'm going to show him. I mean, I don't have a cruel heart. I mean, at the end of the day, I'll sell him to him, shit, you know, for what he wants, and keep him happy. He's this old bloke. Well, that way I won't have to carry him around everywhere. But, I'll just sort of play with him a bit for the day, you know. So yeah. I'll wait till the end of the day and then I'll sell him to you. So he'll be all like, oh shit, the same thing might happen. And I might sell them. Oh, it's possible. Alright, let's continue on our journey of life, eh? Yeah. Here we go. I was just having a snoozy poos back here. Nice sunshine, and the lady next to me comes over and says, hey, wakes me up. I'm like, whoa. It startles me. She says, oh, I made some rice and got a few other bits and pieces, and I just ate the yasai, the vegetables. Yeah, she goes, oh, you want a meal? Yeah, right, eh? I showed her I got plenty of other stuff, but cool, I'm chowing down, eating good. Customers coming. It's real slow, really. I've only made like $30, but that's alright. I staved off the catchy guy over there. He's like, uh-oh, the things he wants I keep selling. Oh, look at that! Oh, arigato! Thanks! There's some egg thing here. Don't know why she's feeding me, but I'm not saying no. Well, how the tables turn in my life. Things aren't going so great as far as sales today, but that's okay. Lo and behold, I've got this surfboard, right, and I'm selling that, and a chap rolls up with his kid, and he's having a look at it, and he goes, oh, hi, do you speak Nihongo? And I said, oh, do you speak Japanese? Oh, chotto Nihongo, demo datai eigo ne. We got to talking. Check it out. God damn it. The bloke lives further south of here, and he makes surfboards. And he said, yeah, I made this about 15 years ago. And that maker mark there, he said, do you know this country? I said, no. He said, that's Zen. I go, you mean like Zen stuff? And he goes, yeah. And that's his sign, and he signed it too, right? He stamped it and signed it, and he said he made that about 15 years ago. So I've got a picture of the maker, and I'm going to put it online. So I met the bloke that made the actual board that I'm selling. Isn't that rad? And I bought this. Rad. There's a bloke across from me, that's selling tools. I'm thinking, rival, you know, I'll go over there and see what he's got. He's got generators and all kinds of gear, and oxyacetylene stuff, and got to talk with him, and I sort of glanced over, and then I'm like, oh my god, sis, check this out. So someone, for some strange reason, has this here, so this is all patinaed up, and I was chatting with someone else. I was saying, yeah, you know, you'd rather it all patinaed up everywhere. And so someone's put some kind of paint or texture over like the bronzing that came through or something like that. Or maybe they wanted to know if it was bronze and they filed it here, you see, or something. Who knows why. But that's been textured or painted, this section here. It doesn't matter, you leave it out in the weather, and eventually it'll go back to all like this again. So this here, and it's got no cracks or nothing. It's a real deal Buddhist bronze belt. Check this out. Look at that. Looks like it will a little bit more wear on this side. Yeah, so that would have been the positioning at the temple itself. I mean, it's a real deal. Hang on a second, I'll just strike it with my knuckle. I better get back to my section, but awesome! It's got excellent sound. I'd like to strike a little bit harder with something, but I've actually got a what have I got here? Oh, I've got a rubber mallet somewhere. I better get back, but real deal. Check that out. Awesome. So I'm not so worried that I haven't sold much today, because I did well yesterday, which made up for everything. But this here is an excellent unit, and therefore I will I'm rapt to have that, I believe, because I didn't even say anything about the blackening on it and all that. You know, I figured, you know, whatever he wants for it, I'll pay, because it's my thing, you know, isn't it? That sort of stuff. Hang on a second. And let's just try the oh, God, it's lovely weather, isn't it now? No wind. Oh, everyone wanted to come and hear me utilise a tissue. Oh man, that food, that lady, you stay there, mate. I'm wrapped, I got that. So that, after I sell that, it'll make up for the day. I think our Barb over there in the States, she might be keen on that, hopefully. And yeah, everyone knows, like, that she's bought plenty of bells off me over the years. That's a good one. Size wise, she bought one off me just recently, which wasn't that metal? Was that an iron one, or was that, no, it was cast, but it was smaller or something. Oh God, I can't remember. Geez, it was only just recently. It was quite a bit considerably smaller than that one, so that's a good size and it's real deal bronze. Yeah, you leave it out long enough, and it'll, or you could sandblast it, get it back to its bronzing, and then leave it out there for a couple of 100 years. Anyways, you want to slice it. I believe what I paid for it, I've got like gasoline, all that sort of thing, and keep all that going. I'm good for now, but I just got to keep some money together for Tuesday, so I've got enough buying power. Yeah, wrapped. Yeah, if I can just shoot into here and do a nature leak. Oh, shit, if they want my stuff, they'll hang around long enough. Now, what we're going to do, I'm just wrapped, I got that. Just wrapped. That just makes up for the day, you know. If you don't sell anything but you buy something really good, that just makes up for the day. So that's good, that's made up for the day. Even though today was just whatever I get is just gravy. Even that bloke, he's still keen on buying. He just keeps seeing me selling a few. I sold like one of that Go board there, and he wanted to give me 2,000. I got 3,000 for it. And so the bloke, he's like, and he comes over and he's like, oh, what's going on? He's a lovely old chap, but he's catchy, being stingy. Oh, well, there you go. That's the other day, a chap was interested in, a chap in Canada was interested in one of my things, and this Go board would have been worth thousands back in the day, still is. And what I'm offering is just ridiculous, you know. And I gotta pack the thing. God. Anyways, he decides to make me dictate the rules or something. I don't know. He's like, rule idea 1, plan 1, A or B and C, and I'm thinking, what about plan B and you plan D and you just go away? I don't know. Sometimes you feel offended, man, you know. And I have a kind of a developing policy with when I'm a bit on the offended side, I just sort of delete, and then I don't even have to think about it. Anyways, he says to me, oh, what, are you on holiday or something? No answer, you know. And yeah, he's, you know, you bend over frickin' backwards for people and the offers, you know, whatever. So I just burnt, delete, you know. I shouldn't even be thinking about it now. If I was going to continue to develop a policy of just, you know, something offends me and just go away, you know. It's just not fair on me, man, the shit that I deal with. Anyways, I'm not going to worry about that anymore. No, not worried about it at all. Anyways, just, you know, it's not fair on me. It's not fair. Now, my mate here says he's got his flask of coffee. There he is. He's got his flask over there. So I bought this coffee at the 7-Eleven earlier this morning, and gonna put some more of his delish coffee in it. Alright, I've got some chaps over there. I better get over there. Hi. Okie cookie. Yeah, there's been quite a number of bikes rolling along here today, and there's a whole group of the Bozoku types, you know, and there's about 5 of their mates rolling up in these cars that they deck out, and they lower and all that sort of stuff. Oh god, I spilled all this all over me. Fucking, I knew this thing wasn't fitting very well in the first place. That'll do. Who cares? That can just add to the texture. Yeah, I met the maker that made that, man. So he told me that this mark here says Zen. That's his mark. And this in here is his sign. He says it's all done in inches and stuff. Hang on, I'm gonna wreck something here if I don't do this right now. Yeah. And this is Zen. That's a Z right there. Z-E-N. And that's his size. He says that this one's not for a top guy. It's more for a beginner. It's 6 feet by 18 and 1/8 inches by 2 and 1/16 inches. And yeah, let's see his make his mark right there, so that's rad. So yeah, now I believe I didn't do it, but I think it might be possible that I did it over the course, but I don't think so. I think this has just been like this for ages. This dint here, so what I'm going to do is I've got a box over there and it's got a whole bunch of silicone in it. Now I've got other silicone. I've got a silicone gun sitting back at the ranch, back at the warehouse, but it just occurred to me that I've got all this freebie silicone in here. That's clear, that one. I was just checking it out. So I'm going to take that back to the ranch and whack some silicone in there and just sort of shore that up so that water won't get in there and log it, or whatever you call it, water log it, and make certain of that. Yeah, just whack a bit of silicone in there, stuff all that in there, and then form it and have this back in condition, useful condition. And I've got a really cool picture of the bloke and his son, the bloke that made it. Isn't that great? So I'm very pleased about that. Oh, there was a bike earlier this morning that went by. Now I can tell you, just listening to the gear changes and the revs, there's a Harley right there, gear changes and revs, and just how smooth that motor was. I'm like, man, I've got to get back into riding on the street again, eh? It's so enjoyable up in the mountains around here on that coastal roady thing, the scenic route, going to those famous towns with the ceramics, the yakimono and all that. Yeah, a bloke earlier offered me $5 for that reel. I said, yeah, and then he just put it down and walked off. What's going on? It's kind of a bit strange today. That's alright. I've bought something that's worth good dough, and I sold something over what the catchy guy wanted to pay me. So everything's good. So everything's working out okay. Happy enough. I'm going to do a bit of a reconnaissance mission a bit later on too. Who knows, I might find something else that's a bargain. Some Buddhisty stuff. Once they know these dudes, because they're kind of, I'm pretty new to a lot of these dudes. Once they know I'm into Buddhisty, things just happen to pop out of the woodwork, as they say. Oh, here comes some more of the catchy guys. God damn it. The catchy old guys always show up first thing in the morning. They want to go through all my stuff and find out how much I want for stuff, and so I just sort of pretend to ignore them. Yeah. Oh, it's fun. I was just checking out a piece over there where I bought the Buddhist thing, and there's a sculptor, a famous Japanese sculptor by the name of Kitamura Seibo. Now I've heard the name around before. This bloke here, Seibo Kitamura, and he's done all kinds of sculptures. So yeah, Seibo Kitamura, what was his time? Was a Japanese sculptor. Let's see if I can get this out of it. Right. He is known as the sculptor of the 10-meter tall peace statue. Aha! No one over here in Nagasaki Peace Park. He's the most often referred to as Seibo. So ne Kitamura Seibo, Nagasaki Nakani no. Yeah, ずっと前長崎行った thought I knew the name. 名前知ってるですね。 Arecibo. 16th of December 1884 to March of 1967. So this is Arecibo no sculpture, and he's the guy that sculpted the guy that's pointing up to the sky in Nagasaki due to the Nagasaki and Hiroshima, the atomic weapons that were utilised. And there you go. So that's that. And now they want like Rockman in for it. Oh, sorry, it's YouTube stuff, you know. There you go. All right. Hi. Yep. Right, so they're looking for Rockman in. That's actually bronze, that piece right there. So, here you go. Beautiful piece. Thought I recognised the name. Yes, thought I recognised it. Now, someone's got a power pack over here somewhere that would be rapt to have. That way I could show people. Oh, it's over there. I think it is. I drove by. I better just check to see if this old boy wants something. And alright, I'll be back. I guess that worked out alright. Still got a couple of hours to go, but things have been very quiet today. But thankfully, there was a bit of a flurry, and I went over to talk to the Ketchi-san guy. He's waiting for 2:30 to come along. And I said, alright, at 2:30 I'll sell those things to you. I actually sold one for more. And I'll sell that other stuff to you. So he's happy. I went over there and said, alright, because I was figuring now if I sell that stuff to him now, I had a bit of a flurry, I'd be exactly 100 yen over my quota for a day, what I hope to get in at least one day. So that means I've basically got 3 days worth of worthiness. So yeah, I'm 100 yen over my quota for today. But I made it yesterday anyway, so today's I'm not worried that things are really slow and garbage. But it's been good enough, definitely good enough. So I got my little Nihongo book over there. Got to read that a little bit. Already forgotten that word I looked up. Show high, was it? Commodities, things, stuff. That's Oba-san over there. And there's Taniguchi. And she said he's off doing something, I think. So I'll get that word again, and then show high, consumption, shohin, commodity, goods, merchandise, and then here's a shohin, also same spelling, prize, shohin. So I presume he might be getting more merchandise or something, or he might be I don't know what he's doing. It's something to do with things. That's cool. Got to meet the bloke that made that. That's cool. A younger couple came along, young guy with a family and a tribe of kids, and he wanted one of those 2-ton jacks, and so it's a car guy, so that's cool. So I sold that. I sold them all for 2,500 yen each, because they were very popular, and they sold out within 2 days. 4 of them, boom, gone. Shit, mate, if I had Rockman in, I'd buy that bloody thing over there, that bronze piece, that's for sure. And there's a power pack over there, brand new. They're worth $1,000, and I'm sure he probably wants 700 or something for it. That'd be fantastic to have. Then I could just plug this stuff in and just show dudes, like right off the bat, power it up, bring it here every week. Yeah, if I had the dough, if I didn't drink all my life, I'd have one of those. Hey, good times. But I'm pleased at least I made my quota. Did not sell the things I expected to sell. I expected that compressor to sell easily. It's taken a lot of interest, but it's not happening. It's actually oilless. That dog cagey, cat cagey thing. Figured that'd sell real easy because there's dudes around here, all these little mini mutts and shit all the time. What else was I was hoping for that ladder to sell. That didn't sell shit. Quite a number of things didn't take interest at all. I'm surprised, but I'll whack it online and see how they go. Yep, I'll whack that surfboard online, that ladder and that cagey thing there, and if it doesn't sell in a few weeks, I think I might make up some stuff that cats will enjoy, like a little box where they can, with a round hole, and they can hop in, and some carpet scratchy poles and something to sit on up top or something like that, and jump down upon. Yeah, I'll do a bit of that and make it sort of fun, and that might sell, because I mean they spend $500 billion on, you know, a little mutt that they don't bother training. They do it all the time, so you should see the price of these fucking stupid untrainable dogs. They're trainable, they just don't, and they just yap. Sort of talk like me. That bloke's got some good gear, that bloke over there. Got a generator over there made by, what was it? Forgotten already. Oh. What was the maker again? Forgotten. He's got a nice pedestal drill right there, pretty decent size. Got some pretty good gear, in fact. Where's the maker again? I forgot. I'm gonna have a don't see that maker there, but there's all the bikers again. God damn, I should be out there doing that with them, man. Subaru, that's who makes that thing. So it's a bit of a rarity. Oh. Saw something over there. I could have sworn I had one. Where did someone rip it off? Where did I put that thing? Oh, up here. He's got one of these things over there. Oh, he's got one of those thingies over there. Alright. Yep, not a lot going on today. It's unfortunate that I have to pile up the warehouse again with all this stuff. I keep losing this thing here. This thing here is pretty groovy. It's a little mini, called Alpha Touch Life. Little mini thing. I always need to open up boxes and crap, and there you go. There's a little knifey thing. It's very convenient. So I'll leave it in there. So I'll probably end up losing it again, because that's just the way I do things. I'm an expert in the field of forgetting stuff. Should really go for another reconnaissance mission, really. It's just slow as shit anyway, so who knows, I might find something else that's worthy to purchase and make it worthwhile being here, kind of thing. Every time I go away, blokes roll up and they want to have a look at my stuff. Hey? Yeah, back to sitting down again. So in one hand, out the other, right? I only went, I walked like less than a minute that way and I found this. And I'm like, whoa, this is awesome. Someone's painted it all up black. And this is real deal Kashino key. And it's a ship's money chest. One of those. It's a real deal. And I was like, whoa. And he had a decent price on it, but that bloke was over there yesterday, and I think he's like me. We're not having a real good day as far as customers are concerned. I'll just pop this here. And so he threw a price at me, and I pulled some dough, and he said, "Kaimasu ka? Like, are you gonna buy it?" And I'm like, "Oh." Chopped them up there, and I had a look. I don't even know if it's got a secret pouch in it. It's kind of slightly secreted. And I'm like, "Oh, what about that?" He goes, "Okay." I offered him that. He goes, "Righto." He says he's having a bad day. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not doing too well either." But this is freaking beautiful. Look at all the awesome, awesome workings for the. Look at that. Yep. That don't rightly close anymore. We don't have any keys for it, but it's a real deal, man. It's like Edo Jedi. Yep, look at that. See, you can see all the dowels. They're all wood dowels. Yeah, this is Edo, man. This is 1603 to 1868. This is nice. Yeah, I shouldn't really be buying anything. I should be freaking selling stuff, but you go. Oh, what a beauty. Hopefully, see, some of the chaps that buy stuff off me have asked me over the years, "Hey, you reckon you can get hold of another one that's sort of comparable?" And I'm like, so I took one look at this, and I'm like, whoa, if those dudes are still around, that'd be great. So that there's not closing up. I think you could probably wedge it a bit and then, jimmy it a bit. But I don't see the point to do it. Leave it the way it is. Real deal. I like that. Hopefully, I'll put it up. See, it's not that heavy, so that's pretty good. Won't be difficult to sand. I mean, it's a ship's box anyways. I could even sea freight it, because sea freight's taken freaking ages. But hey, I reckon it wouldn't mind having another journey by sea. Alright, let's go and see if we can find some more shit to buy. God damn it. Is that even going? Yeah, it is. Oh, there you go. Oh. Free coffee from old Barsan over there. My mate's still out somewhere. I asked her, "How's she doing?" She said, "Yeah, doing alright." And I said, I was telling you that I bought some things. I sold some things, but actually bought things. And she said, I sold about $300 worth of stuff. So, great. They're doing alright. Yesterday wasn't so great for them. So, good. It's well worth it. And it's a fun day. Yes. Fun day indeed. There he is. Hey, hello. More futatsu mono katta yo. Kuyashi. At least they got plenty of coffee left. I've got about the same kind of stuff. I do. Actually, they must have sold quite a few of these, because they look different now. Hey, hello. Squash でも大丈夫？今日大丈夫？昨日たくさん売った。そしていいね。でも2つもの買った。骨品の買ったね。船のずっと前江戸時代箱買った。仏教の鐘買った。そう、後でこれインターネットの入る売るものね。そう、大丈夫よ。今物欲しい。探します。Hey, there you are. 売れよ。いや、ちょっと。
もうちょっと。
ね、でも今買い物。僕は2つもの買った。そう、これインターネット入るね。そう、今日少ない。でも昨日いい。昨日いい。先週いい。そう、大丈夫ね。It's a great day here. Thankfully I can sort of understand or speak just sort of enough to kind of get by, to relieve that stress. That's old school money right there. Thanks. Look at that old school coin right there. So gold yuan. Yeah. Where's that from? It's Meiji Jidai. Meiji Sanju something then. So that'll be Meiji Sanju was at Yen. So 30, that'll be 68, 98, 1901, 1900. I think that's from 1900. That's Edo Jidai Volcanaire right there. It's got the Emperor's seal on it, this one. I think that's Goen. Possibly. That's Taisho Juninen, which is the last year of the Taisho period. How's that? So let's see. 1912, 1926, but you go back 1 year for the full year, so that's actually 1925. And Taisho period ended up, it was 1912, Senkyuhaku Junin Nenkara, Senkyuhaku Nijiroku Nemade, so that's, that will also be Taisho, it's Taisho Junin, 10th year, so that'll be 1912, 1922, go back 1 year, 1921, that's when that is. Cool, I like this stuff. It's not worth a whole lot though. That's Thailand. Somewhere Everland. It's India, wherever land. Somewhere Everland. There's only 1 billion of them living there. Don't want to slag all them off. It's a good unit over there. I saw that the other week. I should not be bargain hunting. Should be keeping this cash so I can buy some more shit on Tuesday. That's what this money is designated for. I'm selling things half the price of that and they're better. Oops. Well. But I got this whole rack of stuff for $10 and I've made at least $50 out of it. And just a whole rack of all these purses and handbags and travel bags and all this shit. So it was worth doing. You just got to carry all the crap around. One of these days I'm going to sign up for this thing where I can just bring all my shit and just get rid of all of it and then replenish. That's the thing I want, that power pack thing. They're worth $1,000 brand new. That particular model is the G1000 Suaoki. It's made in China, but good unit. I could show all of my wares. I could show all the stuff that all my electrical gear and that it works, and I've tested it and all that sort of stuff, so I might help with sales. And I'd love to have one of those just anyways, just to have full power pack. This dude over here selling a horse too. I've got an iron horse there, and they're selling it, and I asked them what they're selling it for, which is exactly the same as I was selling mine for. It's over there. Oh, that's a huge cunner right there. I know the shit, look at the size of that bastard. Wow, it's huge. Nice. That's a big, that's like really wide. And not the longest one I've ever seen, but definitely one of the widest I've seen of that type. Yes. I'll head back to my plantation over there. my plantation of junk. I love to have a bunch of all this sort of stuff. I'm right into all the camping-y sort of stuff because I know a few locations that are really rad around here. There's this place up in the mountains. I've got this awesome waterfall, man. Really rad, Well, that's the beauty of these markets. It's when you're selling stuff, you got time to sort of have a bit of a float around. If you sell a few things and well, that's a nice kimono right there, that embroidery. Nice. And you know, throughout the day you might find a real good bargain and get a good deal. And coffee time. I got it here. Yeah, look at this old tansu here. Bloke over there had a real deal Edo or Meiji beautiful tansu wooden chest thing. God, it was lovely. He actually sold it that day. I didn't ask him what he sold it for. I didn't ask him what he wanted for it, but he didn't happen to mention what he sold for. But he seemed pretty content. That's for bloody sure. He seems it's Ferrari, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, they might actually be worth something. Right? Who wants Ferrari bits? Is it Ferrari or is it Peugeot or something? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Someone out there knows that symbol. Ooh. The only Ferrari I could ever own is a Matchbox one, like one of them. If that. Right there, I've got a real deal shamisen that I couldn't send overseas because it's got ivory parts. Bummer. And the bloke was so keen on it, he bought it and he was so keen on it, but I went to send it and they said can't be done anymore. God damn it. So there you go. Alright, back to the location to do nothing. My surfboard seemed to have grown into another surfboard. That's mine, that's Taniguchi's, and so he went off to get some things apparently. That's what I was blathering on about earlier. And yeah, I looked down and I'm like, hang on, is that, what's going on here? He brought along another surfboard. I don't want to deal with that shit. Oh, that's nice. They ain't. See, I like dealing in stuff that I like, you know, because I do like this piece here. And there's shit. Those ones over there. Oh. Let's have a look who made it. That might make a difference. He's my mom. Oh, it's a billabong. Looks a cloud 9. It doesn't even correlate. God damn it, Taniguchi, and just selling shit all the time. I don't want to sell shit, because then my place will look like shit, right? Yeah, what I'd give to go for another spinny poos, man. That'd be fun. Oh, I let my license run out. Well, actually, even my Australian license ran out. My drivers, I mean, you know, and I let my bike one run out, and I don't know, man. Then all my money was stolen when eBay changed their thing to this other thing. I couldn't pay the registration on the car, so that ran out, and just all went to shit, didn't it? Oh well, this ain't too bad. In the sunshine, there's old Taniguchi over here indicating me. It's probably going to tell me, oh, you could probably sell that crap too. I don't want it. I wonder if he wants me to drag it back to my warehouse. I don't mind. I'll just chuck it in here or whatever. Yeah, he's coming over. Well, we only got probably an hour to go, something like that. Oi! Got your junk! Junk, yo! Eh? Yeah, them all junk. Iran. Nande kole? Koko. Nande koko? Why? Nande koko? Iran. I don't want that fucking junk. Yeah, so ne. Yeah, Kechi-san hoshi nisenen fune no wheel. No. Junk, Iran, totte, gomi haite kudasai, kono mono. I said, that thing put in the rubbish bin. And these blokes understood what I'm saying, having a laugh over here. More bites, oh here we go. More of them. A lot of them like to park over there, so there's plenty over there right now. Up there. Let's see how we're going for time wise. We're just about out of here really. Sadly the girls over there haven't been doing well. They got all kinds of really cute shit. They will probably sell in Australia or the States real well. What we got here? 1:45. So just kick back, whatever. Made what I need to make. So that's good. Yeah, all this cutesy wootsy sort of shit. It's really great. Well, kids love this stuff. In the West, they love all this bullshit, don't they? All that kind of Hello Kitty kind of bullshit, or whatever you call it. Cutesy wootsy stuff, but I don't think they've been doing too well. I wonder if this bird's okay. I better give it a round. It's a pity one of those grinders I've got. I had 3 grinders as well. One my mate bought. He's like, just give me a cheap price. Oh yeah, alright. It didn't want to, but it was an off-brand. He's like, yeah. And just $20 and I sold one of Makita yesterday, and there's another one that's like Sol Kuru or something, some brand I'm not familiar with, but it's apparently a famous Japanese brand. The thing is, it doesn't have a guard with it, and the way it configured, I think it'd be great for just using it as a cutting wheel. But the thing is, a couple of blokes looked at it and I talked to them about it. You know, you'd have to be aware of this thing not having a guard, because just the way it's held. You know, I would just use it for a cutting wheel and that's all. But I do recall I had a guard in the warehouse with a whole bunch of tools, but I don't know if I put that with something else. I wouldn't have chucked it. You know, I've got a rule: you never give away tools, you don't throw them away. You're always going to need them. Tools, man, tools. Tim the Tool Man Taylor. So if I can find that guard, and if it's for that piece, I'm in, because grinders are, especially Japanese ones, like Japanese makes, they pull a pretty penny. But yeah, I haven't the heart to sell something that could potentially be dangerous. If a bloke clearly knows what he's doing, you know, some blokes sort of a bit tentative, and some blokes are just like, old hands, and they know, yeah, I'll just use that for a cutting wheel, and that's sweet, you know. But you know, some people will sell their own grandmothers, you know what I mean? They just, me, I got honour, man. Don't give a fuck how poor or how hungry I am. My honour, my fucking soul, you can't buy that. I say money can buy everything and anything, but no. You're wrong. Not you, but yeah, the concept's wrong. Alright, let's get back into this. We're about to officially shut, and that'll be it for me today. I've done well, all up. Yeah, it's 3:01 right now, so officially we are closed. Cool. Alright, rock on. So many rad units around here, like Corvettes there. I saw some Lambos yesterday, and loads of really cool old school Harleys and stuff, like real old 40s, 50s, 60s, whatever they are. And loads of really cool new racer types. I'm sure they restrict them exhaust port wise and all that. You can't ride rigs like that around the roads around here. Like with maximum horsepower. So I presume they're baffled. They're baffled. It baffles me. That was alright, hey? Over the last 4 times I've been here, it's well worth it. Have a good time. I guess this sea air might be doing something with my throat though, I guess, but whatever. Actually, I could get one of those mini bottles of whiskey and keep working on killing that cough. It's the night air is starting to cut in, which is not even night. It's starting to affect me again. That's strange. Could be all these flowers and shit around here. That's probably it. It's got to be something about this area. Yeah, it's got to be all those freaking flowers and everything that pop up, all the pollen. That'll be it. Why didn't I clock onto that earlier? Anyways, alright, let's do this. Rich piano. Well, there you go. It took me just over an hour, around an hour to load up. He's still going. I'll give him a hand. Well, there you go. It turns out that I didn't have the flu after all. It was that goddamn flower farm over there with all the yellowy flowers and shit. It's all the pollen. That's what it is. All this time. That's low. Dishonest. Man, that's too. Oh man. I didn't realise that, but that's okay. At least I haven't got the freaking flu or some shit. Alright, I'll give my mate here a hand and help out Grandma here too, and then I'll get rock and rolling. Yeah, well, yeah, I figured because of that night, sort of, not night air, but it feels like that, it's coming in. So what's happened is it's just the pollen is kind of floating around a bit more. That's all it was. Yeah, old boss arm there. I gave my mate a bit of a hand in moving his gear. He's asked me about tomorrow's weather, so I checked that, and it's looking good over the next few days. So I think he's calling some bloke to sort something out, so that's what he's up to something. He's always up to something. Amazingly confident, that bloke. He just exudes confidence. I like that. And we're very helpful for each other. Old Barsan was helpful too. Like a few times there, I didn't have the change at all, so I quickly run over to her, and she's like, yeah, she's got loads of change, yeah. And so we sorted that out, and I was able to, like a few times I ran over there for help, and yeah, they gave me coffees, and she just gave me another coffee there. Really good, you know, you help each other. I was just helping her out with all the rolling up the tarps and all that shit, because it can be a long day. Like it took me an hour just to pack my shit, and I've pretty much got it down, you know. I've got a whole bunch of these plastic containers, so just chuck everything in there. I chuck it all in the rig, and then a few at a time, chuck them in instead of having to pick the whole lot up. I prefer the style where you can drive in. See, they give you 2 car spaces, which is great, and you know, roll up and then just sort of leave half the shit already in the rig, you know. I prefer that, but that's okay. I appeased Ketchy-san over here. He said he wants to buy all the shit in my rig for $2,000. He said, I'll give you $2,000 for everything. He's just trying to be, what's that word, facetious, and he's probably mad he'll buy my car too. Oh, nice bit of marble there. Clear, Kura. Here on. I don't want your junk. All you have is junk. Oh. The Costa, Ikura. I sold those to him. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Gobam Arimaska. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Yonsen. Okay, that's that. Ooh, Janne. Alright, it was a pretty good day after all. Like, it turned out okay, so it's not so bad. Yeah, it's good to, everyone seems to be okay. They keep coming back, so they must be making something out of it. Yeah, you want everyone to do okay, and all the customers go away with something good and what they want, and it's worth, you know, got to be worth it. That's how I opinionate, is that even a word? Real community, you know. Ooh, it's the community, run around, shoot each other. Yeah. We're the such and such community. Anyways, so it's a fine day had by all. Yeah, that little farm over there, I've got a whole shit ton of those yellow flowers. I think they're the culprits. Maybe more here. Oh, now we're getting that sunshine. The wind's cut out, and now we're getting that real nice sunshine again. So that's good. I'm well pleased. So we're nigh on about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, or 4:30 or something. It has been well worth doing, enjoyable. 4:22. It's been a real good, enjoyable experience, and over the last 3 weeks I bought some pretty cool shit too, so that hopefully they'll sell. Seems I'm having battery issues again here. Right, let's get back to the ranch. Well, it's rocking along pretty slow right now, that's for sure, but some of them got pretty close. See up there, they're all Seahawks. And they were over here a little while. There's more of them over here. I know that the locals, I presume the tourist board do it too. They chuck around all these little fishies in all the farming areas and stuff, you know. So the tourists like me go, ooh la la. But no, they were a bit closer, and you could see they were Seahawks because the undercarriage of their wings, with the whiteness of them. There's one of those little kiwi type birds, and they were very beautiful. There was plenty of them. I've never seen so many in such a combined in one spot. So I presume they're chucking all the fishies around this area. I'll go back to charging this. I feel like I don't want to, but I feel it's best that I unload everything on the way. That way I can go to this place on the morrow and look, instead of just getting 1 or 2 oddball style boxes, odd shaped boxes, I'll see if I can grab a bunch of them and load up the rig, so make it worthwhile going down there. Yep. I'm thankfully not so tired. I've been sort of drifting off to sleepy poos like an old convalescent old man. all day long, but that's cool. I don't know, that seems to happen to me these days. Yes. Alright, get back to doing this. Starting to move along a bit quicker now, thankfully. We actually were stopped in the tunnel there for a while. There's a bunch of Harleys in front of me and further up, and yeah, we're having a good time because the echo of in the tunnels, they like that. So yeah, alright, soldier on. There you go. Yeah, we're coming up to about 6 o'clock or something like that. So I decided to go and unload everything. So that's that. And I'm feeling really wired, and that's what happens, you know, at the end of the day, and because you just sort of like got up really early, you've been moving stuff and this and that and dealing with customers, and then, you know, blah-de-blahs, and I wanted to get that done, like get it all back there. I was trying to find this guard for a grinder. I had one around, but I think in 5:45. I think I had one that suited a different one, because I had probably 5 or 6 grinders at one stage, and so unfortunately I can't find a guard for a particular one, which doesn't make it too safe just because of the way it's designed. And yeah, we're running out of battery power. Oh, that'll do. Anyways, a wonderful weekend it was, and now I can sort of kick back and not do a whole lot tonight, because I've got everything unloaded anyway. So that's that. Soldier on now.
Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible.